Hi, my name's Alex and I'm 17.
So who is Stephen Harper?
Prime Minister. I almost said president.
Who is Canada's head of state?
I do not know.
Who is Canada's head of government?
I do not know.
What is the Governor General?
I don't know.
If you're gonna guess what the Governor General is.
Someone who is the governor of... I don't know.
What is an MP?
Oh my gosh, I actually know this one. I actually do.
Well, okay. It's okay.
Oh, I forget.
If you're gonna guess what an MP is.
Someone who represents a party. No.
Yes. Can you sit down there? I can see you walking back and forth in the glare. Okay. Do you know who your local MP is?
Didn't we just have... We had a by-election, but I'm not sure who exactly that elected.
The MPP. That was MPP.
Okay, never mind then. I do not know.
Okay. What is a cabinet?
A cabinet is a side in politics, I think. I'm kidding, I don't know.
What is the difference between a conservative and a liberal?
They're different parties.
And what do they stand for?
They stand for, well, there's different parties, and in the parties they have like different opinions on different ways of how they would run things, and so when you vote liberal, you vote for a certain way of government, and when you vote conservative, you're voting for a different way.
What's the liberal way?
The way that my parents don't like.
So, what is the conservative way that your parents like?
Yeah. To be honest, I don't really know yet. They said that they'd discuss this stuff with me as I grow closer to 18, because that's when I have to start voting, but...
Okay, what does NDP stand for?
I do not know. Is that the Green Party? No. Never mind.
Okay, what are your parents' political views? I know we already went over this, but...
Conservative.
And would your parents' political views affect your own views?
Yes, probably. I'd say so.
Where do you get your information about politics from?
Mostly my parents. I guess the news too sometimes.
Does the news ever give you a negative view of politics?
Yes.
How so?
Well, sometimes they'll, like Rob Ford. There's lots of negative things out about him right now, so you don't really know what to believe and what's true and what's not, so.
Who do you look up to in politics?
In politics?
Who's your role model?
In politics. I don't really have a political role model.
Why do you think that is?
I guess I'm not educated enough about politics to have a role model.
And it's not because there's no one worth looking up to in politics?
No, I don't think that's... I think that there are plenty of people worth looking up to, I just don't really know about them.
Okay, what is the voting age in Canada?
18.
And will you vote when you're of age?
Yes.
Why will you vote?
Because my vote makes a difference.
Okay, how does your vote make a difference?
Well, I think we have the option of whatever, all the parties that we can vote for, and then we can also vote that we are unsatisfied with the people who are running, and so I think that when we're not voting, we're not participating in something that a lot of countries don't have. A lot of countries don't have the power to make decisions as a whole, and we do, so.
It's a very good answer, Ellie.
Thank you.
How do you vote?
How do I vote?
How do you vote?
Oh, you take your little ballot, and then you go to a voting station, and then you go to the box, and then you check whatever you want, and then you put it in the voting ballot place thing.
What does your government do for you? What is the government supposed to do for its people?
Support them and make sure things are running properly, I suppose, I guess.
How so?
I don't know, the education system, taxes, making sure the people are taken care of, I guess.
That's good. What is something you want out of your country, or what is something you want to change?
I know, I think there's a lot of poverty. I mean, a lot of poverty in other countries. It's way more than in Canada, but I think we still have poverty, and I think that we could probably do something about that.
Yeah. And what about the poverty in other countries?
What do you mean, what about it?
What do you think we should be doing as a country?
I think we should be trying to assist them in any ways possible, because obviously we have a lot of privileges that they don't, and I think that everyone deserves to be able to have water, like human necessities that a lot of people don't have because they're living in such impoverished conditions.
What is something you want out of your country, or what is something you want to change?
Well, I think we have a lot of athletes in our country, but we don't really support our athletes as much as we could. I mean, a lot of our athletes, such as myself, are trying to go down to the States to get educations for our sports, but because there's so many opportunities, there's so many more opportunities in the States than in Canada, but I think that Canada should be supporting our athletes as much as them, because hockey is it's like one of our national sports, and I'm a hockey player and I'm going down to the States to be playing. That doesn't quite seem right, so I think they should do something about the athletics.
Thank you, Allie. That was great.